So we have got our first crafting objective out. We need to complete 100 of these SBCs to be able to get this done. Now, the packs back, I will be honest, are actually pretty bad, but we're going to go ahead and show you where they are. So the SBC you're looking to do is going to be the Centurions crafting, but you do get 75 times 3 back. It's 105 of them. I don't know why there's 5 extra, but there is, and we need only gold. So the best way to do this, if you've not seen any of my other videos, is 1, clear out your entire duplicate storage from any one card that's 81 lowered and basically 81 rated or lower, and just go through all of them. So for example, all of these golds. If you don't have anything in your crafting, I'll explain to you what to do straight after this bit. So let me go ahead and complete this and we'll get to that. So that first one has been completed, and I'll explain to you what you need to do in a second. So let's go ahead and open up this pack first to see if these are really good or not. I am disappointed that we've not had an upgrade out today. I don't know what's going on. I know this technically counts as an upgrade, but it's not great, only having 100 of them, as we do get ourselves a goalkeeper by the looks of it. I think that was. So 75 or higher, 82, 81, and a 79. So right here is 3 League SBC cards. If you don't know what they are, I'll go ahead and explain. And then I'll show you how to do the upgrade cards to go into this SBC. So when we head over to the League SBCs, we want to break down everything into League SBCs and into upgrades. So every single league you see on your screen right now is a League SBC. And then on the other one as well is the exact same thing. Every single team you see here is a League SBC. And that means any other league is going to be an upgrade card. So, for example, if we head over to our club, any of the women's cards are going to be upgrades. Any of the Portuguese and Portuguese and the, I forgot what the league is called now, Belgium League, the Argentinian League, like any of these leagues that don't go into the League SBC are going to go straight into that. But the quickest way to do this is just going into the Women's League and go low to high. I like to pop in any cards that I have that are basically 81 rated or lower, and then I save 82 rated for other SBCs. So we are going to go ahead and pop them in there. You can see here I've got quite a lot. This is from doing the method I showed you. I do these videos every single day. So if you know what I'm on about with the League SBC and upgrades, you just need to go ahead and do that. If you're not entirely sure, let me complete this SBC and then I'll show you exactly how to grind these from scratch. So you see that we got 2 done in this video along in very quick succession, and we are going to go ahead and open up the next pack. Now again, I'm not the biggest fan of 75 plus times 3 and only having a limited amount. It's a little bit disappointing from EA not to give us specific upgrades as well, but as you can see here, we don't get anything decent, but another League SBC card. So now that we know that, we can go ahead. So League SBC, and League SBC, all 3 of those. So let's head back over to the League SBC now. So on this League SBC here, we are going to head over to the Bundesliga and Serie A. Now, some of these packs are tradable, and some of them are untradeable. And my rule of thumb of how I like to do things is if you have 100,000 coins or lower, all of the tradable packs you sell. If you have over 100,000 coins, then you keep them and you continue on around the grind that way. But just make sure that you have got that. If you have got underneath, you need to sell everything to keep this going. Otherwise, it becomes extremely difficult for you to grind that if you don't. Now, if we have a look here, this guy isn't a duplicate, and we'll pop in the silver. So how I've done this SBC in particular, like I always say, is I leave 4 spaces free for the opposite league. So we did Bundesliga with the Moan. So we are going to switch over to the opposite league, which is going to be Serie A. And if you're doing Serie A first, you can do the opposite. So for example, Serie A, if you're the bottom bit, the last 4 squads would then be Bundesliga, for example. That's how I like to do it. And I always like to check I don't have 2 of the same club. So we can go ahead and pop these cards in. So let me go ahead and pop these ones in. Now, it doesn't matter where we pop these because we don't need chemistry at all. But we are just going to pop them anywhere we can quickly. And that one has been complete. So this gets us a tradable pack. So like I say, under 100,000 coins, you sell everything. Over 100,000 coins, go ahead and just basically keep it in your club. I have over 100,000 coins, so I'm going to keep everything unless it's like a crazy special card or a card that's worth loads. So, for example, this pack here, we've got ourselves an upgrade card, a League SBC, an 82 or rated or higher as an upgrade card, and then a League SBC. So, with that in mind, let's say we got a load of 82 rated cards and higher, we can go ahead and complete other SBCs with this method as we go through. So, for example, the ones that are available to us right now, we've got this Ballon d'Or upgrade, a Team of the Week pick, and I think that's it for me right now because I've done the Icon SBC and everything else. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the Ballon d'Or upgrade with the cards that we've got. So, again, looking in our duplicate storage, we need an 81 rated team, which is actually really cheap. I didn't know it was that cheap. But we can go to our duplicate storage and get rid of all of these cards in here. Or if you don't have that, you can just go ahead and do the exact same thing as I mentioned and just use League SBC, upgrade cards. So, for example, heading over to the Women's League again, anyone that's 82 rated or higher can go into this. Even though it's lower, we need an 81 rated. Honestly, I wouldn't matter. But the amount of cards you're going to get back is just crazy anyway. The 83s and that I'm going to save for a different SBC. This is because we need an 81 rated team. So you can see here, we can actually go ahead and pop in a couple of these 80 rated cards, the 82s. And that's how you're going to get these other SBCs done for quote-unquote for free, because you are basically grinding all the other packs. So we got ourselves a 78 rated team, so we do need to put a couple of 83s in by the looks of it. That's because we're missing 2. That would make sense. And now we go back up to the specs to the page again. And you basically just want to go through every single SBC this way in particular and pop in as many of these cards as you can. So it actually comes across as a cheaper SBC, but in reality, it's not actually that cheap at all. Because, of course, we still need 83 rated players. Very, very smart from EA there to make it look like it was cheaper than it was. Typical EA, always trying to con us. Yeah, there you go. So I need to pop in another card here. So we go up to the women's, and then we pop in an 84. That's an 81 rated. So let me go ahead and complete this quickly, and we'll be back once it's done. So we have finally completed it. Let's see what we get out of this pack. So you see there, we get ourselves 185 rated or higher. It's a team of the week, and it isn't a walkout, which is a bit disappointing. Centre mid, Italian. I think that's that Fatasi, I think his name is. I don't know exactly how you pronounce it. We do get ourselves a team of the week, and then we got ourselves an upgrade card, and a league SBC from there. So every single pack you want to break down the exact same way. So that's essentially how you're going to grind it now. If you do need bronze and silvers, the best way to get bronzes and silvers is to do bronze pack method and then pop them into the bronze upgrade, the silver upgrade, only with your commons, because your rares will go into these icon ones here. As you can see here, the first 2 squads need rares. If you do have any more questions, I have done a full video on how to grind the league SBCs and a full video on how to grind the bronze pack method and much more. But as always, let me know if you have any questions in a comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next video.